Hi, I'm Diana, the face behind Fave Reviews. It's the first Friday of the month, meaning it's time for a new edition of my video letter Fave Art. Find my book picks for this month and save time choosing what to read next. A book that should definitely be on your to-be read list is A Court of Thorns and Roses, ACOTAR for short. It's the first of a long book series by Sarah J. Maas, but I highly recommend the original trilogy, that is the first 3 books. My favorite is actually the second. I'll be posting my review on this trilogy next Friday, so you can check it out too. In my opinion, this series is the backbone of the fantasy romance genre. It's true that the first book is sort of a retelling of The Beauty and the Beast. You'll follow beautiful Feyre, a human teenager who becomes a hunter out of necessity. In one of her trips to the woods, she hunts the wrong wolf, and then a beast comes barging into her family's cottage looking for retribution. She then goes with him up the wall that divides the human lands from the Fey lands, and her life won't ever be the same. She'll face deadly challenges over and over, risking not only her well-being but also her heart. Key aspects in this series: the support of friends and family, grief and how we grieve differently, the importance of getting up when we fall no matter what, living and appreciating the now, and how healthy relationships look like in contrast with toxic ones. What I love about it is the protagonist is a fierce fighter. I love empowered and courageous women. The book series evolves into a fast-paced and action-packed story. The characters are well built and they're intertwined beautifully. If you're romantic like myself, well, what can I say? You'll find one of my favorite couples in this book series. And also, there's a good balance between the fantasy and the romance. If you want to know what fantasy romance entails, this series exemplifies it. And I've read other book series by the same author, but I really believe she hit it with ACOTAR, at least with the original series, storytelling-wise. As you may have already heard, my online store is open. Go now to my website and check out my 2 new collections of bookish and fantastical apparel and accessories. This month, I'm looking forward to one fantasy romance book, The Stolen Heir by Holly Black, and one romance book, Loath to Love You by Ali Hazelwood. They've both been already published back in January the 3rd. The Stolen Heir is the first book of a duology that takes us back to Elfin, the fairy world of another of my favorite young adult fantasy romance book series, The Folk of the Air. 8 years after the latter series ended, Suren, the changeling Child Queen, is in the Mordenlands, living in the woods. She's been chased by the monstrous Stormhag, but is saved by Prince Oak, the heir to Elfheim and once her supposed betrothed. He is also Jude's brother. Jude was the protagonist in the former series, The Folk of the Air. So now Oak is on a mission and needs Suren's help. So together they set on a journey that, and I quote, may destroy them both. Moving to Ali Hazelwood, Loath to Love You is her 3-novella collection set in her STEM world. What I like about her STEM-related stories is to watch women fight and thrive for their place in this harsh scientific environment. It adds depth to the usual contemporary romantic novel. Her stories are intellectually stimulating and they are rom-coms, so fun to read. In this case, we have a trio of engineers with love-hate relationships. Each novella is a bit more than 100 pages, so very short. You can choose to buy them separately or this book for the entire collection. I'll leave you now with the On The Go guide. It's a PDF for you to download with my top book recommendations so that you can carry it on your mobile everywhere you go. Stopping by a library by chance, I don't know what to look for? That's what On The Go is for. Every month I'll update it so that you always have the latest version. Finding what to read next and narrowing your options have never been easier. I'll leave the link below this video. If you enjoy this content, like it or leave me a comment. I'll be happy to hear from you and heed your advice. After all, Faith Reviews is here to make your reading journey smoother and more satisfying. And if you don't want to miss any new edition of my video letter, you can always subscribe in the link below. I'll send it to your inbox every first Friday of the month. That said, if you won't like to subscribe, you can watch these videos here on my YouTube channel a month after it went live.